Thank you for joining us at Eating Required. Everyone needs to eat, and sometimes we need some inspiration. Today we're going to make a simple breakfast casserole. Breakfast casseroles are easy to make and very versatile. The important factors to a successful casserole are knowing which ingredients to pre-cook, getting the right ratio of egg to milk so your bake sets up, and getting the right ratio of dry to liquid ingredients so your bake is moist enough without being soggy. The ingredients I'm using today are sausage, onion, cheese, spinach, and milk and eggs for my custard. The recipe is in the video notes below. And please note that I'm cooking all of the sausage and onion shown, but I'm only using half in this recipe. I will freeze the other half to use later in a second casserole. And the sausage I'm using came in patty form, but I'll be breaking up into small pieces as I cook. I got a great deal on the sausage and have a lot in my freezer. Be sure to subscribe so you can see my shopping haul videos too. And a note on the cheese. This Chihuahua brand is our favorite shredded cheese, and you will see it in a lot of our cooking. It doesn't have as much anti-sticking powder as other brands do, and it melts really well. It also keeps for a very long time, so I don't mind buying it in a very large bag. So let's get into it. The first step is to brown the sausage, and as I said, I'm breaking it into smaller pieces as I do so. While that is cooking, I chop the onion and put it in with the sausage before it's completely done cooking. I'm pre-cooking these because the sausage wouldn't cook completely by just baking, and undercooked onions in a breakfast casserole really stand out. Don't get me wrong, I love onions. And you can see that I left them in fairly large pieces, so you know they are there and get to enjoy them. And while those finish cooking, I grab my spinach. I love cooking with spinach. It is so easy to throw into dishes and increase your nutrients. If you've cooked with spinach, you know that it tends to shrink up to nothing and you wish you'd put more into the dish. Because this is being baked, it won't shrink up quite as much. I'm starting with a generous handful here and just rough chopping it into approximately 1-inch pieces. I did take out some of the big stems because they won't have much time to soften in the oven. And here are the ingredients ready to assemble. Because there are only 2 of us today, I'm using a smaller round glass dish instead of a 9x13 pan. We prefer to not eat leftover breakfast bakes because they just aren't as good the second day. So I froze half the meat and onion mixture and can cut out that browning step the next time I make this. I'm only using half a cup of cheese in this recipe. If you love lots of cheese, you can add more, and if you like it browned on top, feel free to sprinkle it on. To make the custard that binds the ingredients together, I'm using 4 eggs and half a cup of milk. Yes, you can stretch your custard by increasing the amount of milk you put into it, but it will take more time to set up and it may be a little wobbly. Reducing or doing without the milk will also work, but your eggs will be very dense. Just make sure you have enough to cover the other ingredients. I did spray the pan, but I realized that you can't see this against my countertop. Then I put in the sausage and onion, then the spinach and the cheese on top. Then I added the milk to my eggs and mixed it up and then poured it over the other ingredients. I squashed the ingredients down a little to submerge them because I was worried about the spinach not being covered, and then I just gave up and stirred it. This got the spinach coated in egg and the cheese mixed into the bake. This casserole cooked at 350 degrees for 28 minutes. A knife stuck in the center came out clean and the sides were a lovely brown. Glass pans slow down the cooking time, so if you're cooking it in a metal pan, be sure to check it a few minutes earlier. This bake was great, and if you've stayed to the end, you're probably asking why I didn't season this dish. The reason is that the sausage is already highly seasoned and the cheese has salt in it. A lot of recipes don't take these existing seasonings into account and come out too salty. When I make this again, though, Bob requested we add some red pepper flakes for a little zing. If you make this recipe, please leave a comment below and let me know what you changed up and how it turned out. And if you want to find out how I got the sausage for half price, click in the Flash Foods link below. Flash Foods is an app that allows customers to buy foods about to expire at a reduced price. This service isn't available everywhere yet, but if it is in your area, you will get $5 off your first order, and I will get $5 off my next order. I've been using this free app for over a year and have saved hundreds of dollars on groceries. Please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and watch our other videos for more inspiration, because eating is required. And if you want to find out how I got the sausage for half price, click in the Flash Foods link below. Flash Foods is an app that allows customers to buy foods about to expire at a reduced price. This service isn't available everywhere yet, but if it is in your area, you will get $5 off your first order, and I will get $5 off my next order. I've been using this free app for over a year and have saved hundreds of dollars on groceries. Please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and watch our other videos for more inspiration, because eating is required.